through my story. That if you have a really great name, like the Budgetnista, my baby sister gave me that name, and I trademarked it, then you should get that name on every social media platform. I mean, through volunteering, I realized, you know what, I still love teaching. Why don't I mesh my two passions, teaching with financial education? So I got to test market with all of these brands, large brands here in Newark, and it was great because normally I wouldn't be able to do anything with Credential, but I was free. And I started helping nonprofits get funding for programming that was writing for them. And then all of a sudden the people would say, like, can you bring that girl back? And I'm like, oh no, I'm free. You know, because I didn't think it was a business. And then after a few months of that, my best friend was like, turn it into a business. I'm like, can you charge? Because I had no idea. And she said, yeah, so I started to charge. At that time, too, I had a book. When the kids used to sleep during nap time, I used to have the parents come in and teach them how to manage their money. And it got to be so much, I started writing it down in a notebook and then giving it to the parents. And I thought during that time, well, I have nothing to do since I'm unemployed and sleeping in my middle school bed. Why don't I turn that into a book? And so I did, the 1 week budget. What I was doing is I didn't realize is that I was building this community. Because when people see you often enough, all of a sudden they think you belong here. Question of the day on Facebook, about a year before the book came out. Just a random financial question of the day, or a tip of the day, too. I would do that, too. And at first, people, you know, it was weird because no one was doing that on Facebook, really, at the time. Because I kept doing the tips every single day, it was such a pain in the butt, but every morning I would wake up and think of a tip. 365 tips, but what it meant was when my book came out, nobody was surprised that I was writing a book about finance. Because my community, which was Facebook, was like, oh, that's the girl that's always giving financial tips, so of course she has a financial book. You know, Facebook started yielding me customers. Hour a day, I would aggressively friend all of my friends' friends, or request it. Because on purpose, because I realized, well, 500 people are seeing my tips. I want 300, 300 more. And then one voice is not enough. You have to get people to be your cheerleaders for you. Is that you want to grow a tree business. You want to have a really solid trunk, meaning one thing that you are kicking behind it, and grow it and grow it and grow it, and then from there you can branch off. So because I started a really hardcore tree business, which was budgeting, now I was able to grow a separate brand called the Live Richer Challenge. And so this is what I'm doing now. It's a financial challenge that I'm launching in 2015. My goal is to help 10,000 women achieve 7 specific financial goals in 36 days. So when they sign up, I'm going to be helping them every single day. This is free, this challenge, for women. I'll give you guys flyers. And so when they sign up, I'm going to help them get out of debt, fix their budget, fix their credit, all of this for free for 36 days. And at the end of the challenge, if they like to get the book, all of a sudden, I don't have to do this big launch. I can launch to 10,000 women who have been following me. I mean, now all of a sudden, I don't have to worry about launching to all of y'all. I have a built-in audience that I can flip into my consumers who are going to love me because all of a sudden, my credit score is up, my debt is down, I'm saving a little bit more. You see what I mean?